going on, guys? Welcome back to 956 Flips. Today we're going to do some Copart live bidding. This is the Copart lot in Mercedes, Texas. It's about an hour away from my home. The first vehicle going to be up for auction is a 2001 Dodge Ram. It's clean title. I wouldn't be able to bid on something like that, but it's the first one on the block. Odometer is 267,857. Retail value is $4,425. So 8-cylinder. This is going to be on reserve. What is it bidding at? Current bid right here is $275. So since it's being on reserve, it's not going to sell at that price, but the auction's going to start in about a minute and 30 seconds. So let's see what this thing goes for. That's a 4x4. Damage here says that it's mechanical, so it probably doesn't run. Let's take a look at the pictures here. Need some paint on the hood. It's got a lot of miles, guys. 267,000 miles. This truck has been well worked. Body's in nice shape. Usually these Dodge Rams have the dash completely torn apart. You can see here that's kind of messed up, but usually the whole thing is taken apart, so it's in pretty good shape. I mean, for 267,000 miles, it's in really good shape. And here's where going to be the damages, mechanical damage. It's not going to show exactly what it is, but there's the mileage. So the auction's about to start. It's got 40 some seconds. We'll continue looking at these pictures until it starts, and then we'll see how much this thing goes for. It's a nice truck. I mean, if I could bid on it one stupid cheap, I would totally pick it up. $500 I think would be a fair amount for this thing. Seeing that it doesn't, or whatever mechanical damage it is, God knows what it could be. With something simple, it would be a great pickup for $500. I think even if it's got some major mechanical damage, for $500 it's still a good deal. So we're about to find out if anybody else is going to bid on it. So here we go. Alright, so the bid's at $275. That's what we saw. It's on reserve, and I don't think anybody else is going to bid on it. Got a bid from Texas here. So there is some people bidding on it. It's at $350. Still a good deal. It's a truck. I think it's a good deal. There we go, $425. $425 current bid. $450 I still think it's a great deal. Even with fees, it's not going to be that crazy amount. The less a vehicle sells for, the lower the fees. So the higher it goes, the more fees you're going to pay. That's $500. It's kind of what I was saying would be a good price for it. And I think it's going to go for $5. I hate that bonus time. You think you won, you're like, hey, I won. No, bonus time. So I hit the number on the head, $500. That was a good guess. Anyways, here we go with our next vehicle. It's a 2017 Jeep Renegade. On reserve, runs and drives, salvage title, 27,000 miles. Rear end damage, and you can see from the pictures. I'll just bring up the rear end. That's pretty bad. Sold for $41 on approval, so here's another one. Clean title, 2014 Nissan Note. Runs and drives, 140,000 miles. That's a hell of a deal. $1,500, but it's on reserve, so yeah, didn't get any other bids. 2002 Toyota Land Cruiser. That's a nice vehicle. Also clean title, 241,000 miles, but this vehicle looks really nice. It's already at $4,000 a bid. Estimated retail value is $11,500. I don't know, man. It's kind of high. But then again, Toyotas hold their value very well, and it's probably possible. $41.50. It's got minor dents and scratches. Clean title. So it's gone. Next one's a 2020 Ford Fusion. Salvage title. There's the damage right there. Fender door. It's at $44.50. This one is a pure sale, so whatever this bidding goes for, it's gonna sell for. Estimated retail value is $22,000, which I believe. Still, you're getting a hell of a deal at $48.50. Let's see what it goes for. It does run, runs and drives. I don't think that damage is going to affect the running and driving section or portion. I would totally bid $5,000 for that vehicle. It's at 52, 53. Sorry about the camera, guys. I'm holding the phone and I'm a little shaky. It's just the way I am. I need to get something to hold up the phone at this level. 57, 58. Still a hell of a deal. And you swap out that door and that fender and you've got a nice looking car. That's basically brand new. It's a 2020 with 26,000 miles on it. And you can't go wrong. If I had the money to bid on something like this, I would. Like I said, just swap out that door, swap out the fender, and drive it. Well, it looks like there's more damage on the other side here. I hadn't noticed. Yeah, there's some more damage there. Front bumper. It looks like the airbag went off back here too, so it's sold. 2014 Chevy Spark. This one's on reserve. Salvage title. We've got rear end damage, which you can see, which is not horrible. But this is not a very sought after vehicle. It's at $15.50. And I don't think it's going to go for much more. Retail price is $79. Basically, just fix up that tail. That's basically it. 1700. It runs and drives. So, no 4-cylinder gas saver. Take a look at that damage again. It's about to sell for $17.50, guys. Yeah, it's not bad at all, but not a very sought after car. It's going to be hard to sell if you're picking up to sell it. Alright, here we go with the next one. Ooh, Dodge Charger. 149,000 miles, 6-cylinder. Here is the damage. It's at $19.50. It's about to go. Yeah, it sold for $19.50. That was cheap. Here's a 2007 Sentra. Pure sale. I don't know why I'm not available to bid on this one. 181,000 miles. It's at $500. Here is the damage. Got some damage down here on the quarter and the door. It's at $675. This will make a good vehicle for somebody just to use. I think there's quite a bit of damage in the front end too. I wouldn't pay that much for it. That to me, $850 is way too much for this vehicle, especially with that kind of damage front and back. No thanks. That Dodge Ram was a better deal, I think, for $500 than this thing. You guys let me know in the comments what you think of these vehicles. If you would bid on any or buy any of these, let me know. So $875, we're at $900 already. I don't know, man. To me, that's just way too much. Yeah, this also looks like there's some damage in the front. I wouldn't pay that much. Let's go to the next vehicle. All right, here we got a 2010 GMC Yukon pure sale at $2,700. It's got 202,000 miles. Salvage title. It says has side damage. Man, that's nothing, man. That's a door. I would bid on this all day and all night. Although, I don't know, the price is already climbing up there. I think it's a little too much. I think you can get a clean title for about $6,000. Something like this. The mileage is kind of high. I'm not really worried because they're good engines. But it's just a regular Yukon. I don't know, man. $36.50 with 202,000 miles. It's gonna sell for that. $36.50 unless somebody else bids. Would you all pay $36.50 for it plus fees? You swap out that door and you've got a good truck, but that salvage title is going to stay with it. So I don't know if it's worth it or not. I'm trying to hold up the phone as best I can without shaking. Yeah, I don't know, guys. $37.50, and it's sold. Let's do a couple more. Here we got a 2011 Cruise, pure sale, salvage title. You can see the damage here in the front. That's some major damage. Got some suspension damage, fender damage. I guess for that price, $1250 is not bad. I don't think these sell for more than 3,000 or 4,000. So, you know, you're already at a high steep amount of $1,350, having to replace that fender and whatever suspension damage is down there. It does have 145,000 miles, and these are not known to be very good vehicles. I don't know if this is the non-turbo. It should be pretty decent. I don't think it's turbocharged, so this is a decent engine. I think less issues, so it's sold. And here's going to be the last one, 2015 GMC Yukon Sle. That's got some major damage right there. Holy moly. Yeah, and the bids are already at $10,300. This is a pure sale with 64,000 miles. That's some really low miles. But that front end damage is scary. I guess it's not that horrible, but I mean, you'd have to know if she's getting ready to go. You have to know what you're doing on these. 10,900, guys. That's out of my price range for sure. All right, 11,000. Runs and drive, pure sale. What do you guys think? It says estimated retail is 34,000. Probably for 2015, I believe it. She's about to go for 11,100. Sold for 11,100. Oh, we'll do this one. 2016 Ford Mustang, 6,200. Look at the damage in the rear. That's not too bad, actually. I could live with that. Place the taillights on the bumper. The 61,000 miles. Oh, she's a little 6-cylinder. Still, it's a Mustang, and it's a 2016. I still think that is going to be too much. I think that's a little high end. It looks like there's some damage in the front, so I wouldn't bid on this one, guys. Comment below and let me know what you think. Let's see what it goes for, and this will be the last one for the video. 7,400. Lord. $75. The estimated retail value is 17,400. Sounds about right. I don't think so. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you next time.